Is this year's Heisman Trophy a three-man race? Some people seem to think so. Stick around. Let's talk about it. Ladies and gentlemen, what is going on? Gamecock Chuck back with another video. Today we're going to talk a little bit about, like I said in the intro, about the three-man race for the Heisman Trophy this year and who Saturday down south in Circa Sports think is going to win the Heisman, or who's going to be in contention for the Heisman. Before we do that though, help this channel grow. Trying to get to 500 subscribers by the start of college football season. You guys can help me out by liking, sharing, and subscribing to this channel. If you like college football content, if you like Gamecock content, you're in the right spot. Like I said, help me out, get this channel to grow. Let's get into it. Like I said, I read an article the other day from Saturday Down South. You know, they put out a list of, I guess, contenders for this year's Heisman Trophy and the odds that Circa Sport put out there, you know, with each one. And they have it basically down to according to them, a three-man race for this year's Heisman Trophy. Them three men are Bryce Young, Stroud, and Caleb Williams. Each one of them are very, very good athletes. Got good talent around each one of them. You know, Bryce Young at Alabama, he's at Alabama. Alabama, that's all they do is they bring in 5-stars after 5-star. They're loaded with depth and talent. They did good. They got a good wide receiver in the transfer portal from Georgia, Jermaine Burton. So they got a good supporting cast around Bryce Young again this year. So I'm looking forward to seeing him, you know, having another good year. He's looking to become the second player to win the Heisman Trophy. You know, the first one to do it since Archie Griffin back in the 60s with Ohio State. His career stats so far, you know, after 2 years at Alabama, he's 379 for 569 completion attempts at about a 67% completion percentage. He's thrown for 5,028 yards, 48 touchdowns to only 7 interceptions. So the young man, you know, is very accurate. Like I said, he's loaded with talent, a good quarterback, can scramble, can get out of the pocket, make things happen with his feet, you know, just as well as with his arm. So, like I said, Alabama's loaded, and I expect nothing less than another spectacular season from Bryce Young this year. The second guy, like I said, C.J. Stroud. Freshman year last year at Ohio State, he played in one of the top offenses in the country. Ohio State was #1 in total offense and #3 in passing offense, and they averaged 45.7 points per game. You know, C.J. Stroud, just like Bryce Young, you know, he's on a team that's just constantly loaded with talent. You know, they recruit at a high level every year. They got playmakers around him. They got that wide receiver that's real good. He's also on the Heisman Trophy list, but he's a little farther down. I think his name is Smith Najigba, but he's got him, several other receivers out there. I mean, they're just loaded with talent across the board for C.J. Stroud. You know, his career stats at Ohio State last year was 317 completions on 441 attempts. That's good for about 72% of his passings that he completed. So very efficient, 4,435 yards, 44 touchdowns to only 6 interceptions. You know, just like Bryce Young, this guy can scramble, get out of the pocket. You know, things break down. He can ad-lib, and he can make things happen with his legs. You know, same as with his arm. He's got very good arm talent, just like Bryce Young. And like I said, he can make things happen. The third guy I'm going to talk about is Caleb Williams. This guy, you know, he's a very good talent, 5-star recruit coming out of high school. He started 7 games last year at Oklahoma. He came in and replaced Spencer Rattler during the season. And, you know, that's a whole nother video, a whole nother thing. Not going to really get into all this. But this young man's a very, very talented quarterback. Like I said, 5-star recruit coming out of high school. During the 7 games at Oklahoma, he completed 136 passes out of 211 attempts for 1,912 yards, 21 touchdowns, and 4 interceptions. His completion percentage was 65%. So very good, accurate passer. Like I said, he's a dual threat quarterback. So he had 79 carries for 442 yards and 6 touchdowns, for an average of about 5.6 yards per carry. So same with Caleb Williams, just like C.J. Stroud and Bryce Young. You know, he's got good talent around him that's headed to Southern Cal with him. He had a wide receiver that transferred with him from Oklahoma, as well as the Jordan Addison, the wide receiver from Pitt, which was the Blitnikoff Award winner last year for the top wide receiver in the country. So he's going to Southern Cal with Lincoln Riley and Caleb Williams. And if Caleb Williams can stay healthy and be efficient like he was at Oklahoma, you know, I'm seeing great things. I can see great things coming from him out there at Southern Cal. You know, Southern Cal plays in the Pac. You got Utah and Oregon basically as the contenders. And outside of that, I think he should have an exceptional year. Each one of these guys that I mentioned is very deserving of the opportunity to win the Heisman Trophy. But the rest of the board is not going to go down without a fight. There are several other names that are just below these three that deserve an opportunity to also be in the contention and also be in the conversation for the Heisman Trophy for this year. They had Bijan Robinson 4th and Will Anderson 5th. Bijan Robinson is a very explosive, shifty, talented running back out of Texas. And Will Anderson is a linebacker out of Alabama. Very good athlete, hard hitter, disruptive player to get in the backfield. Has a nose for the football, so very good athlete there. So, you know, there's a lot of names further down the list that's going to be trying to get their name up in this conversation for the Heisman Trophy race. Not too far behind them, you got Quinn Ewers, the young man that's highly touted highly recruited out of high school that went to Ohio State and then transferred to Texas. He's up there. I haven't seen that young man take a snap in college football, so I have no idea what he can do. I know he's a very high-rated, prospect coming out of high school, talent-wise, but you know, until he, you know, steps out on the field and gets some good live action, I can't really tell you if he deserves to be in the conversation or not. But you got other players out there. Smith, the Jigba from Ohio State, the wide receiver, you know, he's up there as well. The quarterback for Florida, he's up there as well. Jackson Dart, Ole Miss quarterback. I mean, there's a lot of people that wants to get their name, you know, thrown in the conversation. But like I said, these three young men that they mentioned, very, very deserving of an opportunity to be in contention for the Heisman Trophy. Will they? Who knows? Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. If you like this list, let me know. If you think somebody needs to be taken off and somebody else needs to be put a little higher, let me know in the comment section below who it is and why. And hey, thank you guys for watching. Like I said earlier, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to this channel. If you like college football content, help me grow this channel. And until next time, thank you guys for watching. Gamecock Chuck, I'm out. Go Gamecocks.